Yes guys, welcome back to another video. This is your number one FPL channel here in the 254 and I'm your host doing the most. My name is Eddie. Today we're discussing the wish list. In this video we get to discuss the players that caught our attention during the previous game weeks and have been consistent since game week 1. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, like, share and comment. Turn on the notification bell for you to be notified on my next upload. Ederson Moraes still stands out and is a favorite among managers. Considering a solid defense that Manchester City have, Ederson is a good pick. Even though they've only kept one clean sheet this season, he is still the best pick for managers as his ownership is rising. 20% of the managers right now have him in their squad. He is a premium goalkeeper regarding to his price. With a good run of fixtures that City have, many managers will prefer to have him. Their next fixture is West Ham, who have really improved their squad after selling Declan Rice for 100 million. They have added in James Ward-Prowse, Mohamed Kudus and others who seems to be an asset to their team. With the departure of Skamaka, Antonio seems to be the only man standing up front and plays as a 9. It is going to be a tough fixture and a good game to watch. Next they will be facing Nottingham Forest and Wolves, in which on paper it is a very easy fixture for them. Guglielmo Vicario has been an interesting man to watch in between the sticks for the Tottenham Hotspur fixtures. Even though they did not keep a clean sheet in their previous win, a 5-2 win against Burnley, he was interesting to watch as he helped Tottenham win the game. He made a couple of saves from the game. Apart from the hard fixtures that he has on paper as from game week 6 and 7, he is a good pick for your squad for the upcoming fixtures. According to FDR, Tottenham have a good run of fixtures, as they are facing the like of Luton, Fulham and Crystal Palace. Those are some of the games that I expect him to come out with a clean sheet and maybe a bonus. Next in line is Alphonse Areola. Up to now, Alphonse Areola has played more than 360 minutes for West Ham, cementing his spot as the number one goalkeeper over Fabianski. Even though him too has not kept a clean sheet since game week 2, West Ham has been an interesting fixture to watch as they have been winning all their fixture from game week 2. And as I said in my previous video, he is a good rotation goalkeeper because of his price. At only 4.1 mil, you can have him in your squad. He is only selected by 28.3% of the managers. So far, he is among the best goalkeepers with the highest points in FPL. Next into the defenders, and Christian Romero has been on our radar over the Tottenham good run of performance that they've had. This season, he is projected to have more points than what he did last season. Last season, he managed to get 66 points after the 26 games he started. This season, he is doing much better as he already has 2 goals in his name. Under the new coach, it seems Christian Romero has nailed his position in the team. Tottenham are playing an attacking football and their wing-backs are very much involved into the attack. Christian Romero and Udogie are the favorite pick for defenders to have in your team. They are a pretty nice asset. Next in line is a 5.1 mil defender, and that is Nathan Ake from Manchester City. He has played for more than 250 minutes this season, featured in 3 games out of 4. In their previous fixture against Fulham, he put his name on the score sheet, scoring 1 goal. City defenders are all an asset into your team. The only problem with them is that all are a risk of rotation. He has earned a total of 17 points and 1 bonus point, but for the 7.5% of the managers who selected him for the game week 4, they all benefited with 8 points from the defender. The points could be more if City kept a clean sheet in that game. Last on our defenders watch list is William Saliba from Arsenal. He seems to be the only Arsenal defender who is nailed in the squad. He has played more than 360 minutes for the team. A reasonable percentage of managers have him in their squad. At 5.2 mil, you can squeeze him into your defenders. He has accumulated a total of 16 points and 2 bonus points. With Thomas Partey injured, who was playing in an inverted position, we expect the duo of William Saliba and Gabriel to be back. And we saw it in their previous fixture against Manchester United, where they went ahead and won that game 3-1. They had a very good game as they dominated their opponents. On paper, with a good run of fixtures, you should be considering getting an Arsenal asset into your team. Onto the midfield, and it is a double again for the Tottenham Hotspurs. Heung-Sung Min and James Maddison were pretty amazing in their game week 4 fixture. Son ended up scoring a hat-trick in their 5-2 win against Burnley. Son is a nice attacking player who has an XG of 1.12 and an XA of 0.07. We are used to seeing him on the wings, but in game week 4, he played in the center as a 9. In the 2021-2022 season, where Son shifted from the position he was playing outside to a more central position, he had impressive numbers and ended up scoring 23 goals in that season. This season, in game week 4, he played a central position and ended up scoring a hat-trick. Now, FPL managers, get this right. If Son is going to play more of a central position in this season, his 9.1 million price is a bargain, and he is a must-have into your squad. He gave in good returns for the 9.9% of the managers who selected him for game week 4. James Maddison is another Tottenham asset to have. He is highly owned because 26.2% of the managers have selected him for their squads. In game week 4, he played a little bit deep and allowed more of other players to get into attacking position. If you don't have him in your squad, he is a man to watch. Rodrigo Hernandez is another Man City asset to have in your team. This season, he has played for more than 300 minutes in Pep's squad. Since the start of this season, he has 2 goals and 1 assist registered in his name. In their 5-1 win against Fulham, even though he did not register an assist nor score a goal, he was an interesting asset to watch in the game as he created more chances for other players to score. More advantage to him is that he is always a candidate for bonus points. Moving forward into another City asset is Julian Alvarez. The Manchester City striker this season seems to be a nailed asset into the first team. He has played more than 300 minutes since the start of game week 1. He has been giving results, and up to now he has a total of 28 points with 4 bonus points. From their previous fixture in game week 4 against Fulham, he scored a goal and assisted 2, earning him 14 points. At 6.7 mil, it's a no doubt you should be having Julian Alvarez in your team. He is not highly owned compared to his City man, Erling Haaland. Only 13.3% of the managers have him. Again, with the good run of fixtures that City have, get him into your squad. Rasmus Højlund was another guy that came into the radar of FPL managers as he made his Premier League debut in their game against Arsenal. There is not much to talk about him because he only featured for 23 minutes. Even though he bullied his way into Gabriel and won some duels, but the team did not end up winning that game. In the Arsenal and Manchester United fixture in game week 4, Rashford, who was moved from the central position in which he was been playing from the previous fixture, I consider his natural position to be outside and his best position. In the previous 2022-2023 season, which was his best season, scored 17 goals and assisted 7. It was nice for me to see him back into that position because he scored the only goal that Manchester United had. Garnacho came in, scored, but his goal was disallowed. With the introduction of Rasmus into the middle space, I expect Rashford to play his natural position and would like to watch the link-up between Rasmus and Rashford. Evan Ferguson was in high spirit as he scored 3 goals against the tough Newcastle. Boys, starting for the second game week in a row, Ferguson was more clinical into that game and an interesting man to watch. Only 7.8% of the managers had him in their squad and he delivered some good points. He ended up getting 17 points from the hat-trick he scored. His first time to get a bonus this season and he gets 3. Next, they will be traveling to Manchester Town to play against Manchester United before hosting Bournemouth at home. We do not expect his minutes to be affected. And a bit of an advice to FPL managers, do not do your transfer right now. Wait until the international break is over, then move in to do your transfers. Expect injuries to happen on players on their international duty. It will be easy for you to do transfers then than take a -4 of a player you did not want to take out. I know you have enjoyed the video. Do please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for the 100 subscribers. Now we are heading to 200 subscribers. Help me grow by subscribing to the channel. Largest percentage of the viewers are not yet subscribed. Take this opportunity and be a member. Like the content, comment and share. Also put the notification bell on for you to be notified on my next video upload. Thank you again for watching. I salute you guys. See you in the next video.